All right, so here we go. We've got no judge. We're waiting on the judge to get over to his chair. Tyrell Fortune taking on Tony Nelson. Now, we've seen these two before. This will be the 3-6 matchup. Last year at University Nationals in Akron, it was Fortune beating Nelson 2 times in the best 2 out of 3. Did have a big toss against Nelson for the fall in one of those matches. So we're underway here. Fortune again. He's got a bunch of big time attacks, high amplitude throws. He's also quick with a high C. Nelson, still a little curious to see how he develops in the freestyle circuit. Of course, he's a 2-time NCAA champ from Minnesota. Fortune was a D2 champ at Grand Canyon. So we're a minute in, and we have the passivity warning on Nelson. Fortune taking ground, working the 2-on-1 here. Now they're going passivity on Fortune, so it's 1 apiece with the warning. Next one will result in the shot clock. Sit and tighten this over under. Two minutes have expired and it's scoreless. Someone has to get put on the shot clock here. Asking for blue. A little bit of confusion here. Looks like Fortune was confirmed for the passivity, so he will be put on the 30-second shot clock. We'll have 30 seconds to score. And in a little bit of a cluster, the shot clock did not commence when it should have. Fortune is on the clock. Oh, there it is. It's working now. I'm not quite sure what's going on at the head table here. Now the shot clock's still not going. And there it goes. It commences after 5 or 6 seconds run by, but they're gonna get it going. Let it run through now. Fortune still has 15 seconds left to score here. Working heavy over under. Let's see if he goes for the bomb. And there. So it's 1-0 in favor of Nelson. They do award the shot clock point. A little bit of confusion because the clock was not all the way at 30 before they awarded the point. Call will stand. It's 1-0 in favor of Nelson as we head to the break. Tyrell Fortune's corner, not too happy about it, but the call will stand, as I said before, is what it is. We are back to the center for period number 2 between Nelson and Fortune. Points hard to come by in the first period. Shot clock point for Nelson, the difference. Nelson shot attempt. Fortune circling. He's trying to get around behind. Gets it. Quick defense from that front position from Tyrell Fortune. Gives him the lead now 2-1. He's working gut wrench. Nelson fighting it off. Again, a battle, an upper body struggle is what you're seeing here. Both guys fighting for that inch of position so they can get their attacks off. Battling in an over-under. Tyrell Fortune definitely comfortable here. We've seen him launch a handful of guys from that position. Nelson is digging in. He might be trying to get double unders. Reaching down for that single, circles out of it. 1:15 remaining. Fortune in the lead, but at only a point. Still anybody's match here. Nelson single leg. He's got it locked. Fortune over the top with the chest lock, trying to get his leg back. Nelson lifting, trying to finish here. Sits Fortune to the hip. Great athleticism. Fortune counters a single leg with the hip heist and able to come with a pancake across the chest, making it 4-1 with 40 seconds left in the second period. And we come back to the feet. And now Nelson does convert on the single leg. It's 4-3. Turn here, gives Nelson the lead. Can he convert though? He's got the gut wrench. And it looks like we're gonna come back to the standing position. So here's the scenario, 19 seconds. Tony Nelson needs a takedown to win this match. In and deep on the single leg, his past 2 attempts. He's in on the single again. Fortune countering. Hip lock Wizard and Nelson around behind. They're going to go 1 point Nelson. Nelson's still going to need a point. Fortune has criteria. And it should be Tyrell Fortune the victor. So Fortune wins because he had the 2 2-pointers as opposed to a 2, a 1, and a 1 for Nelson. The next criteria would have been cautions if it was all even as far as point values, and that would have given Nelson the win. But Fortune, the victor, had the 2 2s. He moves on to the semifinals. He'll face the winner of this one between Zach Ray and Chad